Namaskar, Adab, Sat Sri Akaal. I'm your host or host Akshay, and welcome to The Origin Show. Knowledge starts here. At the outset, thank you so much for giving your love and support to your YouTube channel, Epic Life S.R.A. and The Origin Show as a podcast. I also request you to please help me with your suggestions and questions related to distinct topics which I am presenting to you. Today, in this episode, we have a guest whose name is Dr. J. Eugene. He has immense knowledge and experience in both the service industry and hospitality industry. Currently, he is working in India's top 2 management college, that is IHM Chennai, as a lecturer. In this episode, we're going to talk about the basics of hotel management, job opportunities in India, inside or outside the hospitality industry, skill management, and many more. Till then, stay tuned. We'll be come back shortly. Namaste, Dr. J. Eugene sir. How are you?
Namaste, Akshay Kapurji. I am doing really good. Pleasure seeing you in this platform. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. I'm doing great. First of all, I need to say thank you because this is the first podcast I'm going to do in English because I'm getting
Right.
feedback they want to do they're asking to do this kind of podcast in English also as well as the Hindi because all them working in the south region of India. So they
Right.
wanted to see this podcast in English also as well. So you are my
Right.
first guest in this show, the Origin Show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Akshay. I'm really humbled. I consider this as a great privilege and an honor to be in this
Same here, sir.
platform with you all. Yes.
Same here, sir. Before we start, I just wanted to recognize you because people just know you. They never recognize you, they never identify you as a person. So I just want to know, even my audience wanted to know about you, about your experiences,
Right.
and about your profession so they can understand. Accordingly, we can take it forward, sir. Over to you.
Absolutely, Mr. Akshay. This is a great journey, I would say, and I'm really thrilled to share my journey in hospitality industry. Allow me to take you all back to the year 1998, the year when I completed my 12th standard. I was a very good student and I scored around 83% in 12th standard, but absolutely I was clueless about my career. And all that I knew was that I shouldn't be taking anything related to physics, chemistry, or mathematics because I was just not relating myself to it. I felt that that was something far away and it was not at all close to my heart. So I was perplexed by my future and I was worried, concerned, not knowing what to do and how to take it forward. So when I was sharing my concern with my father, and he was also taken back a little because he thought I would be doing something better than him. And I just put a full stop for all the sciences and mathematics and so on. But he didn't stop with that. He started inquiring about what course would suit me or fit me with all his circle, with all his network. And he was suggesting me to do hotel management. And my first question to him was, will this have physics or will this have mathematics or will this have chemistry? And the
Yes.
answer that he gave me was, no, it doesn't have anything. It is all uh, people oriented course and people based course. And that touched my heart. And I felt that I could do really better in this field because my personality was something of that sort. I was willing to connect with people and I believe in socializing. And somehow, from deep down in my heart, I felt I was a people person. So then, without even knowing what hotel management was all about, I decided to take hotel management and I pursued. And when it came to choosing the college, absolutely I was naive. I didn't have enough guidance, and I never knew that there existed something called IHM as such. So then we really prayed, I would say, and God led us to a wonderful college called Chevroy's College of Hotel Management, which was an AECT approved college in a beautiful hill station called Aircard, which is in Salem district.
Okay.
And we went there. We saw the college. It was small but beautiful. It was very little in terms of infrastructure, but then it had everything that could offer to the students who opt for studying there. It was very serene, very much full of nature, and I was very impressed with everything. And then I decided to take admission in that college, and that's how I started with hotel management as such. And those days it was 3-year diploma in hotel management and catering technology, approved by Directorate of Technical Education. So that wasn't a concern because that was highly recognized, highly valued for the technical inputs that the diploma was giving its students. So then I started my studies over there, and I enjoyed each and every day. I enjoyed each and every class because that was close to my heart, and that taught me how to deal with people and how to uh, manage things, what is time management, and what was resource management, and every single subject like kitchen, front office, housekeeping, food and beverage service, accounts, principles of management, hygiene, engineering department was all very fascinating. It
Okay.
was all very enjoyable, and I was able to improve upon it. I was able to build upon it, and I had a clear understanding, and I could see that my personality was slowly shaping up to someone better. Every day I could see a better version of myself. And thanks to the hotel management course and the teachers of those college of those days who trained me and then who nurtured me. And God's grace, I was able to stand first in all the 3 years. So I was remarked as the outstanding student, and I could win hat trick. So I have three
So
shields. Yes,
thank you for sharing your journey about that, how you done the hotel management and how you got this thing. Just I have two, three questions in my mind in the while when you were disclosing about your journey when taking the hotel management course. First of all, on that time there was no internet
correct. Very
and
true.
there was no guidance which course to be taken.
Yes,
Luckily, your father has helped you in that and
correct.
got you a good college during that time. So,
Yes,
as of now, just wanted to understand for just like new generations, what is service industry according to you? When which you have heard, which you have studied during your 3 years of course in that college, and till now we are experiencing the same thing. What do you mean by service industry? Can you please elaborate on that part?
absolutely, Mr. Akshay. This is something which everyone needs to have real clarity on what service industry is all about. Now, in general, the society believes that only a hotel or a restaurant or a hospital can be classified as a service industry. Might be this would have been true many years back, but then now the definition of the word service industry is slightly changing. Now, every single industry has got the service component because the clients are attached to any industry that you choose, be it IT industry, be it banking, be it hospitality or hospital or even education for that matter. Every industry has got the service component, and there is a demand from its customers or from its client. So service industry can be anything and everything. It could be tourism, it could be any sector for that matter, because wherever clients are there and wherever something is expected out of a client from the particular field, we can classify that as a service industry. We cannot anymore restrict only hotel to be as a service industry. Those days we were taught that hotel is a service industry. It's 100% right, because they come in search of food and shelter, and we serve them the food, we help them with a good accommodation, and so it was called as a service industry. But then slowly the dimension of services changed. It has changed over a period of time. The expectations from a customer is very different, and catering to any sort of expectation from a customer has to be served in a time bound manner. So, I personally feel that every industry is a service industry. Let's take the example of a college as an educational institution. Now, we say
Yes.
the internal customer there is a student. So he pays for a quality education, and there he expects that he be served with paramount exposure, be it theory or the practical or the experiential learning. So it is also a service industry. In that way,
Okay,
when
sir.
we put everything together, any industry has become a service industry now.
Thank you for answering, first of all. The second question which arises in my mind, that when you were doing this, when you were pursuing this course, do you got any idea that what is the future of this hotel management, or like right nowadays, if a person done the hotel management, that guy or that girl can work in any industry right now in the Indian
Exactly.
economy right now, and they're contributing it, and they're working in different companies. Apart from hotel also they're working in the different. So what's your view on that right now, which you see right now after the COVID, everything has changed.
Yes.
And so what's your view on that thing? Can you please elaborate on that part?
Absolutely, Mr. Akshay. It's going to be very interesting. And this is again close to my heart because I handle placements in IHM Chennai. So I have been seeing that there is a radiant change over a period of time. Now, many years back when I was a student, I was taught by my professors that hotel is the only avenue that we have, and we need to get into hotels and then start our career and then aim, make it bigger, and so on. But then now, I see to myself that things have drastically changed. There has been a tremendous need for hotel management students across the sectors, across the world. Because, as I have already mentioned, any industry is considered as a service industry, and the best fit to work or to hire people is from hotel management, because what is happening is hotel management curriculum is a wonderful curriculum, I would say, which trains a person to be a good human being, to be a good service personnel, to be a well behaved person, and to be a very sensitive person to the various needs of the guest, the customer, or the clientele. So, having said this, it's a bouquet, I would say. The education itself is a package of the entire holistic skills that a human being has to have. So, by the time a student comes to the final year, he's well equipped to handle anything in this world, and he's well suited and fitted to work in any sector that the world may contain. So now students are not only being invited to work in hotels, but then they have got plenty of opportunities to work in e-platforms, the educational e-platforms where they can go as salesperson, and then digital marketing is coming to a picture where they need again hotel management students to work in that domain. Whoever has got a little bit of IT skills and marketing and who can play with digital tools. And apart from that, retail sectors are a major hiring sector where
Yes.
the marketing skills, communication skills are far excellent than any other student. So our students are really gifted whoever is going to do hotel management, and this is the right time for anyone to touch upon hotel management and study. Um, More compared to any other sector, what I see is hotel management students are able to confidently face the world. They are able to confidently flourish in whichever field they are because of the skill, the human skill, the people skill that they have, because of the knowledge of how to handle people, how to interact with customers or the guests, and how to manage various things that are under their premise. So it's a beautiful time that anyone looks forward to choose hotel management as their career.
So I have two questions in this. First of all, first question is that, as you said in the when we're discussing about your career, you said there's a four type of departments: front office, kitchen, housekeeping, and the engineering office. So can you please elaborate, because no one knows about this. Still, people does not have any clear picture on these departments, so that they can think and they can opt for this hotel management course.
Absolutely, Akshay. It's very important because I am able to recollect my own days, how naive I was and how novice I was. I was so ignorant. I just didn't know what the departments were and what fascinated. Just blindly we joined, but then we had a hope that industry is going to really flourish and we can do well. And I would like to educate my audience on the various departments that a hotel has got. Now, let's see what a hotel is first. A hotel is a business house, a house of comfort where any traveler or anyone wishes to have wonderful stay in an exquisite room, in a luxurious room, and have the best of the food. So basically, a hotel can have two important products. One is food and shelter. The degree of the the luxury may vary from hotel to hotel, but then the basic product would be the rooms, comfortable rooms, and beverage and food. Now, what would be the departments that are governing these products? There are four core departments or major departments, which we say would be the food production department, food and beverage service department, front office department, and housekeeping department. Now, allow me to share a few words about each and every department. The first department that I would like to present is the front office department. Now, as the name very clearly indicates, front office. That is, this department is in the front of the hotel. Now, as soon as a guest arrives at the hotel, the first department that would receive, welcome, connect with the guest, and communicate with the guest would be the front office department. So that's why we say front office department is the face of the hotel. So if you can try this out, you can go to a hotel and then you will see that the lobby is so glamorous. The front office is well lit, very modern, very attractive, and very appealing to the guests. So what will be the job of front office department? It will take care of the room reservations. It will take care of the allotment of the rooms to the guests. It will welcome. It will perform checkout, and then it will communicate with the guests, and it will keep them in a very comfort zone. So anyone who is good at communication skills, who are people oriented, who would like to be always in the interactive mode with guests can definitely opt for this particular department, front office. The second department is housekeeping. Once the guest is done with registration formalities in front office, he is escorted to his guest room, which he has reserved. So, upkeep of the guest room, cleanliness of the guest room, cleanliness and maintenance of the entire hotel premise, interior decoration, the lighting, and all these activities will be taken care of by the housekeeping department. So, housekeeping department is in charge of the cleanliness, hygiene, neatness, and um, the appeal of the hotel. So anyone who has an acumen to these aspects can opt for housekeeping department. And the third department is food production department. Food production department comprises of kitchens. It has got various kitchens like South Indian kitchen, North Indian kitchen, halwai, bakery, guard manjar, and so on. So basically, a guest always looks forward to have sumptuous food, a unique food, and he would like to treat himself with various cuisines that the hotel is offering. So we have the kitchen department which will prepare food for the guests. One of the most and much sought after department is kitchen department because we have a lot of creative options there. One can exhibit their creativity by producing innovative dishes, and you all must be aware how chefs rule even the medias these days. We have celebrity chefs who have gone to a higher level than anyone else, especially the Michelin star chefs and so on. There are a lot of people. So this is a very interesting department that one can look forward to specializing, and sky is the limit for this department. And finally, we have the food and beverage service department. Again, a very fascinating department that enjoys serving the food to the guests in the restaurants. Not only food, we have a bar which will have a variety of alcoholic beverages and wine, and this is a very technical area, and one can enjoy serving wine and various liquor and beverages to the guests, and this is also a area which will have a lot of potential for growth, especially in foreign countries. So just imagine picking up any one of the department and working, how joyful it is, no? Guest
Yes,
comes in a
yes.
happy mood, and you are all the more creating more happiness to the guest by giving him a comfortable guest room, by welcoming him, and by preparing very nice food for him, and by serving the wine and the drinks and the food to him. How nice and a joyous environment that you have in a five-star hotel. So that's
Yes,
the
sir. Yes.
specialty of working in a hotel. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for elaborating that thing, sir. Now I have one more question in this. As you said, the hotel management people are also looking going for the digital marketing as a career after doing the
Yes.
hotel management from the one of the toppest colleges in India. Second, AI is coming, and many of the hotels started using the robots. So
True.
do these two questions I have, which I need to clarify because first, how a person hotel management can go for the like a digital marketing in this. Second, if AI is coming, they're using robots. So what is any theft on the jobs also in the future? If a person going to do a hotel management?
Rightly asked, Akshay, because this is something that we need to do with technology, and most of the time, hotel management students like to confine their areas with production, service, housekeeping, front office, and they would like to neglect the technology part of it. But these technologies, like what you were mentioning, like digital marketing and AI, is only going to be an added advantage for our career. It is only
Okay.
going to boost and propel our market value. It is no way a threat for us, but it is only going to complement our strength. Now, let's take the example of digital marketing. Now, especially after COVID, during the lockdown, this term digital marketing has been used like never before. That has
Yes.
come into the spotlight. Now, why? Because all the promotional activities started uh, getting a fill up because of this digital marketing. Now, how can we tune ourselves to this digital marketing? Now, we are all very good at physical marketing, face to face marketing. The traditional way of marketing is all very much into us. We have easily acquired. This digital marketing skills can also be easily acquired if we can play with some of the apps and create some digital posters, create some digital attractive flyers, and so on. For which, in the Google platform, we have a lot of demo poster making tools like Canva and so on, where we have to spend some time and help ourselves in learning those things. And today's kids, Gen Z kids are very smart. We don't have to teach them elaborately, but what is required is little bit of time, interest, and willingness to learn. And if we can learn, then digital marketing can be very easily adopted by us, and we can easily play with that like anything. So there is nothing to worry. It is only going to give us an added advantage for our career. Similarly, artificial intelligence, yes, this is a area that we need to focus because, as rightly said by Akshay, robo and so many other equipments are slowly getting infused into the system. Now, how can we be over this AI, and how AI cannot be over us? Now, there is an easy technique to crack this. Now, we just have to have add-on courses like machine learning and deep learning. Now, these two courses will help us understand what AI is, how a robo is programmed and constructed. Now, how can this be a great help to us? Now, in the future, hotels will employ AI for making chapatis or for making parathas. It doesn't mean that we would not have a place in the hotel. Our presence is inevitable. Hotels cannot run without trained manpower like us, but it will incorporate certain technology. Now, we need not worry about machines coming and making up chapatis, but what is our call in it? Our role is to understand how a machine is programmed in such a way that it is able to make chapatis. So, for that, programs like deep learning or machine learning can be a great help. So it will expose us to computers where we can program and instruct a machine to knead a dough or to prepare chapatis for us or parathas for us. So in that way, we can master over AI. We need not allow AI to rule over us, but if we know how to do the programming, we can help ourselves better.
Okay,
For
sir.
which we need to spend some time. We just have to give our time, little bit of have the willingness to learn and catch up with the growing trends.
Okay, sir. So last two questions. First is this: what is PR, public relation, according to the hotel as a hotelier? Hotelier means a person works in a hotel, that is called hotelier. So I'm just
Yes.
giving you the audience on that. So what is the PR? And if a person did the hotel management, so what is the scope of to establish a career as a PR in the hotel industry or outside in different industries also, like tourism industry and in different industry?
Thank you for bringing in this point, Akshay. PR is catching up like never before. Public relations. Now, what is this public relations? Uh, Public relations is that domain of a hotel where the person who is taking up the role of a public relations officer is a multi-skilled and a multi-talented person where he is having enough skills, capabilities, capacity, and exposure to connect with the outside world. Now he serves as an ambassador for the hotel where he will reflect and he will be the main person or a single point of contact for the hotel. So let's say, for example, um, I'll give a nice example. Let's say our Honorable Prime Minister G, Narendra Modi Ji, wants to visit some hotel in Chennai. So it's a great opportunity for anyone to see a Prime Minister, shake hands with him, and so on. But then it's not easy. Right. But then, um, how will the Prime Minister's office communicate to the hotel that our Prime Minister is going to come and stay? So they will look for the public relations officer. So this public relations officer will be the single point of contact, and he will be the one to carry out all the modalities and various procedures connected with travel, his stay, and then his safety, security, and so on. And he is the person who will get in touch with the local police, with the local government officials, with local press people, and with local media people. And he will have the entire schedule in his hand. So PR is very, very important, and everybody cannot become the public relations officer, but we can aim and we can still become the PR officer if we can really, really give ourselves that cutting edge over the others. Now, what do I mean by cutting edge over the others? Now, we should have had a small diploma or a craft course on public relations management, which will teach us what are the protocols that we need to follow, what goes into becoming a public relations officer, how to arrange a press, how to arrange a press meet, or how to arrange a conference, or how to arrange a media when some CM or PM visits the hotel. And those activities come with lot of confidence.
Yes,
So
yes.
we may be willing to, yes, we may be willing to talk to a person, but then arranging everything is another task. So a PR or a PRO is a highly valued position in a hotel, and there are many industries which have this position. Recently, one of the biggest government organizations recruited a PRO who was from a hotel management background. For the only
Oh,
reason that they had a wonderful experience of interacting with guests and VIPs and foreigners and so many people. So that is what they also wanted. So they have hired a person, and one can actually look forward to becoming a PRO, especially the hotel management students who specialize in sales and marketing or front office or housekeeping and who are eager to handle the various transactions. Now, PR job is also not an easy job. You have to be on toes. You will get a call from Prime Minister's office. You will get a call from airport. You will get a call from the police commissioner. So you will have to be on toes and you will have to be good at networking. So if you can do that in a flawless way, then you will become one of the most successful public relations officers.
so I have last question of this show that as we all know, the pandemic hit the hotel industry very badly, tourism industry very badly. Not about the hotel industry, you can say aviation also and other factory also very badly. So what comes in up? For example, if a parents thinks, okay, let me take my daughter to the to explain her about the hotel management and take as a career. But nowadays, people don't have that much confidence. So, what piece of advice you want to give to them so that they can think and they can again trust on the hotel management as a career? Because I'm also ex hotelier. I studied in IHM Chennai. IHM Chennai is India's top two college. It's a central government college, and so just wanted to know on your view on from your side because you interacting with the parents till
Yes,
now
absolutely.
in your career and explaining all the questions answers, you're making them to understand having a trust on that, but many of the parents does not have that much interaction. So what piece of advice you want to give to our audience so they can understand and they can take hotel management as a career and how they can pursue and how they can get a chance to study India's top colleges? That's it.
Absolutely. Yes, this will be really, really nice to share this important information to the parents because every parent thinks good about their children. They want to do something better than what they have experienced in their life. Now, pandemic, yes, it was a very challenging time for us. But now, God's grace, we are out of pandemic, and our industry has recovered. It has bounced back, and then it was very resilient, and it is doing 100 times more than what it was doing before the pandemic. The industry is all ready to receive uh, the massive inflow of guests, and we could see that every day there is a new hotel that is opening up in India, especially. Indian marketing is very strong. The hotels are doing very well, There are no more layoffs. There are no more staff cut. There are n number of vacancies coming up every day. There is a deep requirement. There is enormous requirement of manpower. Now, maybe I would put it this way: we should, when we take up a career for a child, now the first thing that should come to our mind is that we should say, my child should face the world. Let me prepare my child for the whole world, and let me use hotel management degree as one of the path to achieve that. Now, hotel management alone is not going to be our whole life. It is only going to be a path to achieve something big in our life. So we always understand that the whole world is ours. The whole world has got n number of opportunities, and this is only a path that we are going to take for our child. Now, why do we insist hotel management should be the path? Number one, hotel management teaches how to face the real world. Hotel management teaches how one should communicate to another person. Hotel management teaches how do we behave ourselves in a society. Hotel management teaches etiquettes. Hotel management prepares the son or the daughter for the future. And what is the confidence that we have? Hotel management is 100% a job oriented course where in the final year, wherever you study, you will have campus recruitment and you are assured of a job, be it a five-star hotel or a cruise liner or a retail sector or a quick service restaurant or an e-platform or in an IT field or anywhere. You get a job, and because of all the skills, because of the practical exposure that they have had during the 3 years of degree program, they are able to face the world with a lot of confidence and with a lot of enthusiasm also. So I would strongly suggest that let us keep the future open for our children and let them enjoy the opportunities that the whole world has to offer. But let us choose hotel management degree to achieve those goals so that our children will be very strong and they'll be refined people and responsible people of the society.
Also, I need to add one, two, 3 points in this. As we all know, that G20 meetings happening in India
Yes,
means the reason why I raise this point. I need to explain my audience that G20 meeting means in future there will be lots of tourism will be there, lots of people going to be come. And when it comes to like as like a religious tourism, Ayodhya Ram Mandir is coming up. The
that,
chances to be right now, sir, the future prediction will be that there will be more than 10 lakhs people will come every day. So they have very less hotels. So the new five-star hotels are coming up. You can
yes,
say it is kind of Sanatan Vatican City of
correct.
India. It is like that. Same like that, there will be lots of hotels going to come in Andaman Nicobar because there are lots of
Yes,
development is going on. Lots of hotels are coming towards the Jammu and Kashmir also.
yes,
Lots of hotels coming. Chennai also had lots of MOU signed by the CM last year. So there are lots of things are coming up. So this is what I wanted to add in this conversation as a point. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for giving your time and explain in a very layman language about the hotel management and about your career also as well. Thank you so much, sir.
I am thankful to you, Mr. Akshay. Thank you so much for remembering me, inviting me, and giving this beautiful platform to express my thoughts. I wish you all the very best, and I
Thank you.
wish a great success for all the audience who are keen to choose hotel management as their future and profession.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Akshay. Thank you.
I hope you like this video, and if you do, then please subscribe your YouTube channel Epic Life S.R.A. and press bell icon for video notifications at the earliest. Till then, stay tuned, stay healthy. We'll be coming back with more interesting videos in layman language for you. Thank you.